So KCRA3 political director Ashley Zavala is here with the big takeaways.
Curtis and Lisa, the speech is traditionally meant for the governor to set the tone for the coming months, what he'd like to work on with state lawmakers in his final year. In the Assembly chamber, for the first time in 6 years, the governor gave the speech that actually did a lot of looking back at policies they've passed together there with the governor and Democratic legislative leaders. In the speech, we counted 5 times. He said there is, quote, more work to do. Specifically, he said that's needed on education, housing construction, homelessness, insurance, and the ability for communities to rebuild after disasters. The governor also used the speech to blast the federal government and President Donald Trump. He had something to say directly to the president.
But Mr. President, you can't cut off critical food assistance for millions of people. You can't send the military into American cities without justification. And you cannot cruelly and illegally cut off funding for medical research, homeland security, or disaster response. That is wrong. That is wrong. And you have all stood up. You have all stood up. Our Attorney General has stood up. Our Speaker has stood up. Our Pro Tem has stood up. All of you, on behalf of all people in our state. Proud of that. You should be proud of that. But I'm not naive, you know? If we're going to keep the faith for the California spirit, we got to do more than just resist what is wrong. We got to keep building what's right. We're not defined, we all know this, we're not defined by what we're against, we're defined by what we're for, opportunity and dignity and responsibility, the future.
An overarching message the governor tried to send today was that California is thriving despite what the federal government says and does. In a statement, the White House said the governor's policies have, quote, completely destroyed the state.
So the governor tomorrow is expected to release his proposed state budget, which will, of course, will be following that. What are the expectations there after the speech today?
Right. I mean, at last check, the state is expected to be grappling with another budget shortfall of $18 billion this upcoming year, with even bigger ones in the years to come. The governor did not talk about this concern at all in this speech. In fact, he said the state's revenues, or the cash that it's bringing in from taxes, is up $40 billion more than expected over the last 3 years. Now, because AI is booming and helping the stock market, California's money situation could be better than the last update we got, which was back in November from the state's legislative analyst. Tomorrow, we will get a better sense of the money that the state is bringing in, but we should note that the governor himself is not giving that budget presentation tomorrow. It's the director of the Department of Finance, Joe Steffenshaw. This is the first time the governor is not going to be taking questions from reporters with that presentation. So,
so that's unusual.
Yes, that is unusual. Typically at this time of year, the governor is expected to defend what he'd like to put up, and in his final year, we've been asking why this is the case, but we are hoping to have that ability soon.
Okay, thanks, Ashley.